I broke up this big mycelium mushroom thing that I got at the farmer's market last year. And this is lion's mane mushroom, and it's starting to get a few little mushrooms. Now, lion's mane mushroom is very sweet. It's a delicious mushroom, but it's kind of weird. So I don't know, I just threw it in there to see if I could populate this, or inoculate this bag. We'll see. I don't know. So my little peach tree, no, this is a nectarine. It's growing nicely. And a couple of my other trees. This tree never did recover. So, didn't have anything last year. It's not getting anything this year either, so I think I need to just pull that and throw it in the woods. So I've been working on this area a little bit. Got the arborvitae all planted. My son planted those for me. But I still have to put this edging in all the way around. So, and this is all self-sown lettuce. We had a lot of rain apparently last night because everything is soaked. But that'll make my plants happy. Let's see if I got rid of the aphids on my rose bush. Let's see. Kind of hard to focus on it, but I think there's still a few on there. So I'll have to spray this again. And it looks like they ate the little rosebuds that were on there. Oh yeah, there's still some. This is war aphids. So anyway. Oh, one of my peppers isn't doing real well over there. Just planted that. But anyway, my little red bud is starting to get a few little green things coming up. Looks like everything else is doing okay. Oops. The fan fell over. What happened? Did that scare you? Did you go there and it fell over? I hope it didn't break. Yep, you guys always like to cram in between little spaces, don't you? Yep. Oh well. Another thing to set back up. So yeah, it's almost getting too much rain. And what happens then is everything starts to rot, which is not good. Even if you've just planted things, you don't want too much rain. But these guys still look happy. So we'll see. Some things will make it and some things won't, like everything in life. These I still have to plant. But it's a beautiful, cool morning, but everything is just soaked. And there's my fan that fell over. That's an outdoor fan. I've had it for years. It's nice in the summer when I'm sitting on the deck, but I haven't put some things back on the deck that go up there because I've been busy trying to get the plants in. So, okay, well, got to do all this mulch. And I have more mulch over here. This is rubber mulch. So it's still messy out here, but it's getting there. Right. Morning, I had way too many greens in the fridge, so I washed these all up. It's some romaine, some I left whole, and this was a little bag of spring mix, so some of this I cut up. This I'll use for sandwiches, and I could use it for like a taco filling too. So I washed all those up. I'm going to make 2 or 3 little make-ahead salads. And then I had a couple zucchini and a tomato, and some of the greens I cooked in there too. Cooked it with garlic olive oil and lots of garlic powder, onion powder, and some garlic salt, and it's delicious. So that I'll be eating with rice or pasta, and then I can use the salad as a side dish. So just cooking up a little bit ahead for when I'm really busy in the garden. I'm waiting for things to dry up out there, and the mowers are here again, so I'm kind of waiting till they're done because they're really noisy. And it sort of disrupts my Zen garden work, if that makes any sense. So I thought I would cook some of this up this morning and have a couple meals ready for when I'm tired and I don't feel like cooking. Well, this morning I'm still doing a little food prep, and what I have is some radishes that have been in the fridge for a while. So I'm going to put them in this mason jar and cut off anything that's bad. And then I'm going to fill this jar with water. You don't need to put the lid on. You can just stick it in the fridge with the water, and that'll extend the life of them a little bit. So I'm just enjoying my coffee here, sitting on my kitchen stool. I have a tall stool where the top, you can adjust it up and down. That way when my back starts to hurt, then I can sit on the stool. So some of these look like they are past their prime. Those I'll throw away, but the rest I'll preserve. And I've been so busy with the garden and family functions that and my mom, that I've and my back, that I've kind of ignored all the produce in my refrigerator, and now I have to play catch up and see what's still good, because I hate wasting food, I really do, but there's times where it just happens, where I don't get to eat the meal for some reason, or so I'm going to try to do better. I mean, I do pretty well, but I'm going to try to do better. There's always room for improvement. So that's what I'm going to be doing besides the greens and the lettuce and the zucchini that I had. I still have some carrots in there that need to be, something needs to be done with them. And those you can store in water too. But then don't forget to change the water every couple days anyway. So that's how I'm spending my morning, and then I have to get dressed and go out there and finish planting a few things before those go bad. It seems like there's always a rush when it comes to food or planting things. And even though I have a big stash in my freezer, and I've said this before and I haven't managed to do it yet, because I'll find things marked down on cheap when it comes to produce, and then I'll just buy too much. You know, I mean, sometimes it's so cheap, it's like $1 for a big thing of lettuce. So it's like, oh, I can't pass that up, I'll eat it, you know, and then you end up, you can only eat so much. So I have to do better with that too. So, but I don't like to go grocery shopping every week. I don't mind every couple weeks, but every week it's like, you know, I don't feel like going out today. So I don't like to run out of things either. So, yeah, I'm always trying to think of ways to save some money and do better with the income that I have. And now that I have all my stuff gathered for the garden, going to work on that. But I figured making ahead a couple meals would be a good thing, because then I will eat it and I don't have to just stick some junk food in my mouth. So I'm going to get preparing these radishes, and then I'll be back. All right, well, I'm almost done with the veggie garden. I still have to plant seeds in these boxes. These are going into the front flower pots, and these flowers are going into the front flower pots. I planted some here, and I have to mulch yet. Lots of mulching to do, but I planted parsley, basil, and celery in here, and one lonely spinach plant there. I'm going to plant some seeds. So it's moving along. Yay. So I'm very happy about that, and hopefully tomorrow I can get some more things done. That would be awesome. But these will be going in the front. So Rome wasn't built in the day, and neither was my garden. And I still have a ton of weeds. Lots and lots of weeds. It'll look much better once everything is cleaned up. All right, so that's my garden adventure for today. Well, I'm a mess, but I'm finally getting to sit down in my chair. Just had some dinner and it was real quick. Had some frozen spaghetti and meatballs, and mixed that with my zucchini and whatever else was in there. What was in there? Zucchini and a tomato. Yeah, that's what it was. It was really good. So that was quick and easy. So I didn't have to worry about that. And I made a little progress in the garden today. Now tomorrow it's supposed to cool off a little bit, so that's good. I still have some flowers that I need to plant in boxes and pots. Not too many more. I have a couple things I have to plant out on the deck in those big pots that I have, and then the rest of it is going in the front. So, and then eventually I'll get to putting together my fake hanging baskets. But that's like going to be the last thing I'm going to do, because there's other things that take priority over that, like weeding and, you know, planting anything that I need to plant. So tomorrow I'll put some seeds in the ground. Not too many. I'm going to try maybe some succession planting. And we'll see how that works. But anyway, I will be so glad when I get this garden redo done. It has been quite the project. So, but it needed to be done. I mean, my garden's been the way it is for a number of years, other than I keep moving around the city picker boxes. But this, I think, is going to work this time. It's the place where it gets the most sun, and also the way I have it set up, I can access all the boxes, and they're kind of all together. And I think it'll look nice once the flowers grow and the veggies grow. It'll be a lot of green instead of just a lot of boxes. So anyway, that's the end of my day today. So that's all. It was a good day. So I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you. And I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Don't forget to share, and thanks for watching.